back to my channel. I'm Ronnie. Today I will be discussing how to move Nigeria forward. Many people have thought that Nigeria is bad and bad forever, that there's nothing anyone can do. A lot of people think Nigeria is a doomed country, that nothing can work in that country. But I tell you, there is hope. All we need to do is to change the educational system of Nigeria so that it can provide solution for the future. So that in the future, those little children that are being taught now, we would have inculcated values, respect, patriotism inside their minds so that they will know how to lead our nation right. If we think about the kind of life that the present leaders lived when they were young. Let me just take you back. These are present leaders. They went to public schools, and in the public school then, they were being dealt with in a very harsh way. Sometimes, because I experienced it as well, maybe you miss a question, they can tell you to lay down on the desk and they whack you. They give you maybe 6 lashes of cane, 10 lashes of cane. So those leaders were brought up that way with hardened mind. When that child becomes an adult, the mind is already hardened. Apart from that, our leaders have grown up in the environments where corruption, bribery were things to be proud of. Let me take you back to the time, I think about in the 70s, when people were paid undoji. I was a little girl then. I did hear that Nigeria made so much profit from selling petroleum. And the country thought what we could do is to share the money among the workers then. When I grew up a little, I was like, why would they share the national money? Nigeria had made profits. Yeah, there were things that could be done. We did not have electricity, no water, no roads, and still the money was shared among individuals. Sometimes ago, I went to a friend's house and I saw the son with his white friend. My friend opened a letter that was dropped in a post box in England. My friend read out the letter. The council were coming to do some work within the area and they were to spend £200,000. They just wanted these people just to write a letter that, okay, we agree to what you wanted to do. And my friend's son said, why do they want to do the environment? The environment is done already. This my friend's son, just imagine, he just came from Nigeria. He was of the opinion that, okay, each person will get £1,000 each. And the white friend said, what do you want to do with £1,000? Is it not better for the government to use it to do the environment, to make it more beautiful? And I was like, oh, this is England. The boy is England. And the boy is Nigeria. So you wonder the kind of education, you wonder the kind of environment this my friend's son has lived, that he would prefer that the money was shared than the government to use it for the environment. And that is what is happening in Nigeria. They would rather embezzle the money, pack everything and go with it. So the hope for Nigeria is for us to change the educational system. Because when this educational system was made, it was made then by the colonial master. Now I think we can query some things because they are not working for us. Now if we change our educational system, hopefully in the next 30, 40 years, we will have a new Nigeria. Mind you, the world that we are seeing now, they're not going to wait. They will keep on moving. And at least we can run after them rather than being static. My thoughts on what we can do to improve Nigeria. Indigenous language should be used to teach our subject. You will agree with me that the nations that are leading the world in terms of technology, because we're in technological world, they have used their language to teach their children. We want to take the example from America. We want to take example from China. When you go to Spain, they use Spanish to teach. When you go to France, they use French. When you go to England, they use English. So what is our own? For everything the white people have done for us, we have never queried it. We just took it, just like that. We've never sat down to reflect, to think that the educational system they gave to us, does it suit our purpose? Because those ones that were given to us then were the subjects that were being taught in their country, and we just took it like that. And we started teaching in English language, except for just a subject that is in our indigenous language. Why do you think we are not growing technologically? It is because those subjects taught, we don't understand them. Have you ever thought? We don't understand them in depth. We don't know the meaning of things. Many children, they struggle to do chemistry, physics, biology, even mathematics, because they find it difficult to understand a lot of terms that are being used. Take an example from me. I remember when I was in Form 3 in secondary school, when chemistry was introduced, our teacher then would come to the class, and I remember the time he was teaching us about atom. My teacher would come to the class. He too did not have understanding of it. We just write the definition on the board. Atom is this, that. The only thing that was coming to my mind about atom was atomic bomb. Newspaper where pictures of atomic bomb were displayed. And the moment I saw atom in the class, I said, what have I got to do with atom? I thought it was atomic bomb. I never understood it. With that, I did not have interest in the subject again. And so many of those subjects, I didn't understand them, because it is such a pain for you to be learning language at the same time with the content of the subjects. Nigeria should change and start teaching their children in indigenous language so that those subjects can be understood, so that we too can grow up technologically like other countries. I know at this moment Nigerian parents are so proud that their children cannot speak their language, and it is actually a shame, because there's no country you will go to that the children will not be able to speak the language of whichever country they are living. It is only in Nigeria that people will be proud to say, no, my child doesn't understand. We need to wake up. Nigerians, please arise. The second thing we can do to help our nation is for us to have a subject in our curriculum called patriotism. Because the problems we have in Nigeria is that people are not patriotic about their country. They don't care. They don't care what becomes to the country. All they care about is their pockets. So if patriotism is being taught from nursery class, we would have inculcated respect, love of the nation, respect for the nation, for the human being that are living there. We would have created values into the minds of those children, so that when they grow up, before they grow up, they would have loved their nation. They would have known that the development of the nation is paramount. I'm going to continue from there from my next video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And remember to click the notification bell so that anytime I upload new videos, you will be notified. Thanks for watching. I see you again in the next video. Bye.